best interview in baseball is presented by Corona, and we welcome in the best leadoff hitter in baseball, Kerry Carpenter. What do you think of that title?
I don't know if I've earned that yet, but as long as I'm in the leadoff spot, I'll keep trying.
Yes, I love that. Dude, have you heard that call, the Mortal Kombat call? Because you're only 27. Do you even know what Mortal Kombat is?
See, I've never, I didn't know what it was, but I kind of get the reference a little bit.
You play video games?
I used to, not much anymore. So, back in high school and a little bit in college, and then I got rid of it and haven't got it since.
Okay, nice.
All right, so this is what I don't understand. Now, I want you to help me with this because, listen, I've been a fan of you. I love your swing. I love to get into it. I have a high school kid as a lefty. We watch your swing, everything about it. It just, the new age of hitting, I like to get into. I'm kind of the old school, when I say old school, but like playing that thing with a top hand. Now, the lefty-righty thing bothers me. I'm friends with AJ. I can call AJ, but this whole thing about lefty-righties, because is it something that when you're coming up, they just say, hey, we're going to go with a righty and lefty this day and age? Or how does that work with you, or you only preparing for right-handed, pitchers?
Yeah, it wasn't something that was talked about. I hit both in the minor leagues. I played every day and got every at-bat. And so once I got up to the big leagues, it was a little different. And I didn't really have the juice. And I don't know if I have the juice even now. But I just want to get every opportunity I can. And sometimes it's only against righties. But he's been giving me a lot more opportunities against lefties this year. And I've been feeling good. So I haven't. I mean, we've spoken about it a little bit, but I just want to keep earning that opportunity.
No doubt, no doubt. And I wasn't putting you in a bad spot because I am a fan of that swing. And I'm like, that swing plays against lefty, righty, if he had forearms, and that's what I meant by that one right there. I want to take you back some Goosebumps stuff because you gave my family some Goosebumps. You gave Dempster and Sierra some Goosebumps.
Right here,
and then this home run off Clase. I mean, is this something that playing wiffle ball in the backyard as a kid and wanting to be a big leader, like dream come true stuff right here, Kerr?
You said it perfectly. I mean, that's something that I dream about my whole life, and it's still surreal looking back on that, and that was such a blessing to be in that opportunity. And Jake Rogers, Trey Sweeney got on base for me, and all I wanted to do was put it in play and score a run, get the lead, and ended up being one of the coolest moments of my career.
Kerry, you are such a well-rounded individual, and we know this because we dug into your LinkedIn. As a teenager, you worked at a local Publix in Florida. What was the best perk about working in a supermarket?
The best perk? We didn't get any discounts or
What?
anything. Yeah, I know. I don't. Other than maybe. No, I paid for those. Yeah, maybe the $8 an hour was the perk, but yeah, that was about it.
Yes.
Dude, I love this. We have a lot more common than you think. I used to work at an IGA grocery store, and you worked at a Publix. I also love going to a Dick's Sporting Goods, and you worked at a Dick's Sporting Goods.
That's true.
I'm always curious, when the doors close and the customers leave, is there footballs getting thrown around, or are there basketball shots being made? What happens at a Dick's Sporting Goods after hours?
Believe it or not, so I'm pretty sure we closed at 10, and man, no, we wanted to get out of there. We were cleaning out and making sure everybody was gone. Some people like to stay in after the doors were closed, but yeah, we were making sure everybody was gone, and we were out of there. We wanted to get home and get to sleep.
Well, sleep is probably not something you get too much of these days. Let's talk about the apple of your eye, your daughter, who went to opening day. What did she think of the game?
So that was actually in Seattle, our second series, and thank God for my wife, because I think Colby was having a little bit of a hard time, but my wife and my wife's family walked her around and helped her stay calm in the environment. And as far as I know, Colby loved it, so it was awesome.
Listen, the wives are the most important thing in our life with the stress of the child. We complain, right, Kerr? We get back and we strike out off 98, or we ground out to adult play, and we think the whole world's falling. And then you get home and then you hold your precious daughter and you look at your wife and that sigh of relief of just, daddy's home, right?
Amen. Oh my gosh, it's the best feeling in the world. it makes me forget about what happened, whether I did well or bad. So it was like it's the biggest blessing in my life.
Are you a diaper changer?
So I do, but my wife takes a lot of that responsibility. But if I'm ever around and she needs a change, I'll change her. I love it.
Yeah, I have 5 kids, so I did a lot of diapers. Yeah, Kevin was not a diaper changer. I changed a lot of diapers. I have boys and girls, and I learned this: when you're changing diapers, boys you change from down below, girls you change from up top, because when they pee in 2 different directions. So you got to be careful when you're changing diapers.
I'll learn that if I
Dad
ever have a
advice
boy.
for you.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I need it.
All right. That's good stuff. I was just a number 1 changer. I played off like I didn't want to do the number 2, but I did because you're dad, but you had to play that off. But over about a year ago, I saw the interview on Chatting Practice with you and Sierra, and you talked about you wanting to get into your barbecue skills. Now, since that year, have you gotten anything like a grill, a Krager, or some of your skills coming together barbecuing? Because that could help out the wife also, is learning to cook better.
So the extent of my cooking ability is about, burgers and steaks and chicken, some salmon on the grill. But I haven't gotten a smoker. I haven't learned how to do brisket or ribs or anything. But I think that's coming next. But right now it's still pretty basic level.
You can head on down to Kevin's ranch and he'll show you a thing or two. Kevin's actually a really good barbecuer. He did steaks.
Send me the address. I need some help.
Okay, Kevin, what is it?
So basically, I'll give the address. You get 4 minutes. 4 minutes. It's an easy thing, though. I'm gonna tell you quick. I just did it last night for me and my son. We got 4 minutes on the fillet, and then you go 4 minutes on the other side, and then you go 1 and 1, and then you got a perfect medium to just maybe a tick medium rare-ish. But it's awesome.
That's perfect.
4 minutes, 4 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute.
I got you.
Kerry, you also told me on Chatting Practice that you wanted to get better at Spanish. Entonces, ¿cómo estás, Kerry?
Muy bien, but I got a bad accent probably, so I'm still a little uncomfortable with Spanish. I can understand it a little bit, but yeah, I get a little nervous talking to the guys.
A bad accent in Spanish. We don't know anything about that. Kevin.
Pachuca de pollo arroz blanco.
That sounds
Just
natural.
grilled chicken.
Kerry, things are going great, man. You guys are doing well in Detroit. You got a new baby girl, but you also have something really cool. You got a bobblehead that just came out. And it looks like you do. This is pretty awesome. Talk about how cool that is to have your own bobblehead.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and people were talking about it, and it's surreal because I was growing up going to Rays games, getting Evan Longoria and Carl Crawford bobbleheads, and it's a full circle moment, and it's such a blessing. And they sent me a box of them, and I got to send it home with my mom and sister, and hopefully a lot of people in my hometown get it. A couple from my wife's family, so a bunch of people have been asking for it. I thought they did a great job, so it looks cool, and it's an honor.
That's what I loved about what you said about the bobblehead is you were like 10 out of 10, no notes.
Yeah.
Okay, to make this interview 10 out of 10, no notes, it's time for the final question. Secret Santos. Kerry Carpenter, tell us a secret about yourself that nobody knows.
A secret about myself that nobody knows.
We'll keep it right here, just us 4.
That's a tough one. If you guys give me some parameters
you played an instrument in high school?
No instrument.
You were in choir?
Basketball.
No, I'm pretty basic. It was basketball growing up, a little bit of golf, but yeah, I guess the secret is that I went to Virginia Tech, but I'm a diehard Florida Gator fan.
Whoa.
And so I guess that's a secret.
That's a good
one. So go Gators.
Pete Alonso.
National champion.
Yes.
Pete Alonso, Alex Faedo. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
See, that's a great secret, dude.
Great secret.
Yeah, right.
Kerry, thanks so much for the time. Continued success this season. I love watching the Tigers, and we all love watching you. So thanks so much for joining us.
Man.
Come back soon.
I appreciate it. I'm a big fan of you guys, and God bless. Thank you, guys.
Best Interview in Baseball is presented by Corona. La Playa awaits.